so in lesson 6 we're going to get into different types of circuits that kids are going to make. The engage, again, is another real-world example about how you can talk to the kids. If you flip one light switch, half the lights in your room go off. Obviously, I don't know about your classrooms. My classroom has 2 strips on the ceiling. That if one strip goes off, why don't they all go off? Why doesn't that open the entire circuit? Why can some stay on while others go off? Which will start to allow them to talk about the difference between series and parallel circuits. So again, there's another big safety note here about how when the battery is divided among the loops in parallel circuits, it's not as dangerous, but it does drain the battery. Because now for this, they're going to be using more batteries, more wires, more bulbs. If you go to page 141 in the guide, it has 2 examples you could put on an overhead of series and parallel circuits. One note here, the one on the top left-hand corner is not a 4th bulb. That's an example of a switch with an empty light bulb holder that can just be pressed down. That's not a 4th bulb that I mistakenly thought it was last year. I was wondering how that's a parallel circuit. The one on the top left corner is not a 4th bulb, it's just a switch. Again, just make sure about the safety note. The kids can really get into this lesson. I think the one page after 141, 143, after they build a regular series and a regular parallel circuit, then they can get into designing their own well-designed investigations. As far as what would they like to explore. I had some groups last year say, okay, what would happen if I added 6 batteries? What would happen if I had 1 battery and 6 bulbs with series and parallel? Where they have to now design their own investigation. They have to make their own procedure, which is reading to perform a task, writing to perform a task. That's another great integration there. So we'll actually give you another 5 minutes here where you can explore how to build series and parallel circuits using some of the directions in there.